Hi, my name is Alex. I'm an expert at Yandex Direct. Welcome back to our video course on Yandex Direct. In this video, we'll talk about the 4 steps to launching an advertising campaign for a mobile app. They include defining your advertising goals, configuring the analytics system, setting up the ads themselves, and evaluating campaign effectiveness. All of these stages are completed in that order. So, step 1. Setting the campaign goals. In this step, we determine who we want our ads to attract and what should be considered a good result. Step 2. The setup of advertising analytics. Without analytics, we can't make accurate conclusions about the campaign's effectiveness. Step 3. Setting up and actually running your ads. At this stage, it's important to follow the recommendations given by Yandex for a successful launch. And, last but not least, step 4. Evaluating the results and ad optimization. Here, we compare the actual KPI values to our planned targets, see how far they diverge, and identify the reasons why this is happening. After measuring the campaign's effectiveness, we can make the necessary changes to maximize its performance. Now, let's talk about the launch goals stage in more detail. As you remember, the cost of advertising a mobile app isn't fixed. It is determined by an auction among advertisers. For this reason, we need to prepare a plan first. This involves deciding what we're going to advertise, what audience we want our ads to attract, what budget we're willing to spend, and how we'll measure the campaign's success. We need proper planning in order to draw correct conclusions when evaluating the campaign's results. For example, suppose that during the planning stage we decide that our main launch goal is going to be the number of installations. When evaluating the campaign's results, we see that it generated many installs but few purchases. What conclusions can we draw from this? First, our campaign isn't effective. We saw few purchases despite spending a lot of money. Second, we may have chosen the wrong goal for our launch. This means we should change the campaign settings to prioritize purchases rather than installs. Third, it's possible that some of the purchases are not included in the Yandex Direct statistics. In this case, you need to check if your app correctly sends event information to Yandex Direct. Without setting up ad analytics, it's difficult to make any conclusions about the effectiveness of our ads. Without analytics, we only see information on impressions and clicks. To gather together analytics for a campaign, you can use any tracking system that supports integration with Yandex Direct. Once we've chosen an analytics system, you'll need to link your app with the analytics system. After that, we can simply start sending our events from the tracking system to Yandex Direct. Once we've set up analytics, we can create our ad campaign. To do this, we need to register a Yandex Direct account and create an ad campaign using the settings recommended by Yandex. Please note that the settings for iOS campaigns depend on the operating system version. For example, iOS 14 or 14.5 or higher. For details, I recommend referring to our guide linked in the description. Once we create the campaign, it is submitted for moderation. The moderation process verifies whether your ad materials and targeting criteria comply with the laws of the country in which you plan to advertise your app. Also, moderation makes sure your ad is compliant with the ad display rules of Yandex. After passing moderation, the ads begin generating impressions based on the settings you selected. Once the campaign is up and running, it's important to check its performance and tweak the settings to increase the effectiveness of the ads. This involves choosing the campaign evaluation period, for example daily, weekly, or monthly, reviewing the metrics for that period, and evaluating how close the actual values are to your targets. This measurement allows you to make changes to your ads, adjust settings, replace ad creatives, and modify campaign or audience reach goals accordingly. So here's the key takeaway. It's not possible to launch an ad and achieve the same results every time. Planning, running our campaigns, evaluating their effectiveness, and optimization are all part of an ongoing process. There's no one-size-fits-all combination of settings. A campaign configuration that is effective now may not be as high-performing in the future. For this reason, it's important to compare the actual results to your target KPI values and make adjustments accordingly based on your current goals. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and find out how to get the most out of Yandex Direct.